Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to talk about the new Blackmagic RAW in the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. Blackmagic Design just released the latest firmware for the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. So I'm gonna show you guys some sample footage that I shot, and we're going to talk about the pros and the cons that come with this new codec. With this update, the Blackmagic Pocket 4K is finally able to record Blackmagic RAW, which a lot of people, including myself, we've been waiting for a long time. I was able to take the camera, do the update, and go out and shoot a couple of things in a couple of different situations. I went on a hike with some friends and my wife, and I was able to take the camera with me, record some footage, and was also able to shoot a couple of scenes for a short film that I'm working on, which, by the way, I'm gonna be uploading to this YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss it, please don't forget to subscribe. So I was able to test the camera in two different situations. One kind of like an outdoor hike, and the other one in a more controlled environment. My first reaction to this new codec is that, based on the couple of days that I was able to shoot with, is that the quality is pretty similar to Cinema DNG, the old RAW format that the Pocket 4K used to have, but now the size of the files are way smaller, and also unlike Cinema DNG files, the Blackmagic RAW files is actually a video file. It's just one video file. The Cinema DNG files used to be multiple pictures that used to be a little clunky to work with, and if you didn't have DaVinci Resolve, it was really a pain in the ass to be able to work with. But now with this new RAW codec, you actually get one video file which you can bring into DaVinci Resolve, and it runs flawlessly, but you cannot bring it into Premiere. I don't know about Final Cut, but you definitely cannot bring it into Premiere natively, which is really annoying because, and I know this for a fact, that this is not Blackmagic's fault, because they actually have the software available for developers to use it, to be able to use it in third-party software, editing software like Premiere and Final Cut, but it's a problem with Adobe. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of politics involved, but this is really affecting the consumers. This is really affecting the users of Premiere, which we love Premiere. Although it's being a little clunky and funky in the latest releases, but we still love it. We still love editing in Premiere, and being able to have amazing quality coming from the Pocket 4K with Blackmagic RAW and not being able to use it natively in Adobe Premiere is really frustrating. I think one of the big cons of this codec is not actually Blackmagic's fault. It's Adobe's fault. I edited this video in Premiere, but I had to I had to buy this third-party plugin to be able to use it, to be able to use the Blackmagic RAW natively inside Premiere. And as far as I know, you can only use this plugin in a Windows computer. So if you're a Mac user and you edit on Premiere and you have a Pocket 4K, you're out of luck. You cannot edit your Blackmagic RAW files natively in Adobe Premiere. That is extremely annoying. People are getting super pissed off about it. I've read some things online. So Adobe, please don't force people to stop paying for your $50 subscription a month and go with the free option, which is the DaVinci Resolve. So Adobe, you know, make it happen. The other thing that I really like about this new codec is the size of the files. They're way smaller than Cinema DNG, and that's just good news. It's less money spending with SSDs or SD cards. Is also, you know, less money that you have to spend in storage, hard drives and stuff like that for your computer. And it's also faster and better for your computer to process it and play it. So it's just great news, and I love it. Another thing with this new update with the firmware, you can actually record Blackmagic RAW using SD cards. The small tiny SD cards, you need to have a fast SD card. I have this SanDisk 300 megabytes per second Extreme Pro, and this worked really nicely. I shot some stuff with it and I didn't have any issues recording Blackmagic RAW. One thing that I did notice is that, and it seems like it's a glitch of the new firmware and it probably can be solved in a new update, but it needs to be solved because it really could be a big problem, is that the time that you have left in your card for some reason it just jumps to a random time. That's really annoying because you don't really know how much space you have left when you're shooting. So once you start, it shows you an amount of time, an amount of space that you have available, but randomly it just jumps to a different amount of space that supposedly you have available, which doesn't make any sense. So you're shooting, but you don't know how much space you have left in your card or your SSD. So hopefully they'll fix it very quickly. But I wonder if you guys have had the same issue, just comment below and let me know. Hopefully it's something that it'll be fixed soon, or maybe hopefully it's not just the camera that I'm using, but if you guys have had the same issue, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So far so good. I really like the new codec. There's some things that need to be fixed, but I think it's just Blackmagic design is definitely going in the right direction. File sizes are smaller, a better workflow. Hopefully Premiere eventually get their stuff together and be able to, and you will be able to edit in Adobe Premiere natively. But you know, if you're a Windows user, you can buy that plugin. I'm gonna link it below. It's like $30. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, just please comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about this new codec. If you tried it out yet, let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe for more filmmaking content, and I will see you guys on the next one.